Welcome to VGS Island. This is the May 2026 virtual guided session finale.
Yep, it is the end of the regular monthly live streams, which used to be weekly live streams.
I do not feel ready for this to end.
Yeah, of course you don't. We've been doing this for a while. We have done this session weekly.
134 times.
And then we did it monthly.
35 times. 36 if you count today.
Which, if you add it up, means we have been doing the virtual guided session for over 6 years.
And now we're going to move to a much more occasional structure.
Right. This is the finale of the regularly scheduled virtual guided session live streams.
That's right. And why? Because we do need to make a living, and concert and teaching opportunities come along at erratic times.
And that it does make it hard to set aside a second or third Saturday of every single month. And also, when we started this, we had a third grader, and now we have a high school student. And that's kind of another reason that we want to be more flexible and available with our Saturdays. When he's not busy with friends, we're trying to savor our time together and have adventures as a family.
Yeah, be more available. And also, when we started this out, when he was little, the piano was in the back of us. And over the years, Nigel has become the best piano player in the family.
By a bit.
So much so that we wheeled the piano out so that it could be near the kitchen so he could grab a few notes, and it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will keep doing stuff on this channel. We'll keep doing pop-ups, pop-up live streams, other online events, a few concerts, live things too. We'll keep all the old live streams up on the YouTube channel too.
Yeah. And if you need a clearinghouse for everything, shannonheatonmusic.com. Shannon's website will have everything, the events page, monthly newsletter, links to everything VGS related, shannonheatonmusic.com.
That's right. It's all very exciting and tender and heartbreaking, just like the VGS, which is so great and so hilarious. So let's look back over some antics and some tender moments that we have shared together with folks who are newer to this community, with folks who have joined us from the beginning. We're so glad you're all here. Let's look back.
Let's get to today's live session.
But first, let's just peek at a little excerpt of the Inish Here video that Elise Kress put together for us with Jenny Baird's beautiful artwork. This tune that I wrote for our island, our little online island here, our little Inish Here.
And then, many tunes to go before we sleep.
I do not feel ready for this. You ready? Ready. 1, 2, 3, 1. Welcome to the VGS. If you're joining us for the first time, wow, welcome. You made it. And if you've been here a long time, we're happy you're here. Hello to everybody in the room. Bob, you were first in Wisconsin. I'm so glad you're here. Hi to Ray in Albany, tuning in from Albany today instead of from a truck or a bus all over the world. You've joined us. Hello to Arthur in France. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Lynn in Connecticut. Hi, Jaden in Holland. Hi to Allison in the Pyrenees. I'm so glad. We will miss these regular events
Check-ins.
so deeply. Hi, Kevin in Austin. I'm so glad you're here. Hello to Alex in China. I'm so glad you made it live with us. We're very honored to have everybody here, and especially to join us from far away and from early in the morning, late at night. Thank you. You're so very welcome here. Hi, Julie and John, much closer to us, right down the road. Hi to Ted in Ottawa. Hi, Marco and Jeanette in Italy. So happy you're here. Hi to Allison in Rhode Island. What a journey we've all had, my friends. Hi to Julie in Tennessee. Hello to Loic in France. Sorry. Hello to Loic. We're happy to have you joining us from Brittany. Hello to Robert and Susan in Tennessee. Welcome all. Hi, Michael in Denver. So sweet that Loic was visiting you last week in person. Hi, Carrie in Florida. Hi to Bev in Lancaster. I'm so delighted folks are here. Hi, Jennifer in Ypsilanti. Wonderful to have our Michigan friends here. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm so happy you're here. And look at your beautiful begonia. It even made it into the video. Hi to Pat in Sligo. I'm so happy you're here. And yes, we'll tell you about some fun things that we have planned for our community here. We're not going anywhere, just changing things up a little bit. But still. Oh, hi to Holly in Tipperary. I'm so glad that you're here. It was wonderful to have tunes in person, and it's always fun to have you here at the virtual guided session. Hi, Dawn in Fort Collins. Hi to Doug in Minneapolis. Hi to Mike. Wonderful to have you here, joining us from Portland. And hi to Mary. Wonderful to have you joining us from Eugene, Oregon. Hi, Aaron in Arizona. Hi to Adele. Wonderful to have you joining us in Halifax. Always wonderful to have you here. Hi, Pat in Princeton. Hi, Jocelyn in Pittsburgh. Trying to get the Dutch thing going on there. Hi in New York to Decca. To Sean, maybe. Hi to Tony in the Netherlands. Wonderful you're here. And to Chet, I'm glad you made it. Woohoo! And to, to Jeff, hello and welcome. Welcome. Wonderful to have you. Wes and Julie, welcome to you. Vivian, thanks for joining us from Michigan. Hello to our friend in Edinburgh. Hello to Frank and Vanessa in Germany. Hello, one, hello all. We're so glad you're here. And to Evelyn and to Charles as well. To Andrea and Michael and Odenwald, thanks for joining us today. Very, very honorific to have folks joining us. Thanks, Pat. This has really, truly been unforgettable. M. Poppins, so happy you're here, Amy. Happy to have folks joining us. To Jen Sarah, to Saul in Michigan, to Jim in Newcastle. Hi and welcome. Hello to Brian in California. Hello to our friend in Edinburgh. What is Edinburgh by Keyway? Wonderful that you're here, Chi. And to Pam down the road in Cambridge. Seeing you again 2 weekends in a row. Hi to Joe in Hamburg. And we are going to have a great afternoon, evening, morning of music. So what do we have on tap first, Matt Heaton?
We are going to start off with Jer the Rigger. I'm going to give a tasty intro.
It's an A. If you don't know it, just play an A. This is a chance for us to all play together. Here we go. 1, 2. as always, kind of an interesting mix of professionalism and complete hackery. If the mix is not suitable, just let us know and we'll adjust from there.
Yeah.
Just kind of adjust as we go and rely on one another. And, this has been an incredible project. The virtual guided session is an incredible project that you have trusted us to be sort of your Irish music hosts, has been humbling. And we've tried our best to, kind of play standard tunes, because those are important ones to know, because they're the ones that many people know. So, 7-part obscure tunes are fun. And the meat and the potatoes, or whatever, even if you're vegan.
Pick your metaphor.
Yeah, your main dish, may it be good versions of standard tunes. We've done our best with that. That said, this is the last VGS in this official series.
Season
so I
finale.
thought we'd do a few things that I like, especially in a particular way. There's a tune called The Thrush in the Straw, with a D there, instead of the way that it's often played. And The Lark in the Morning, that we have played and enjoyed greatly on this series. I'm going to play the 2-part version because that's my favorite. It's a little bit more esoteric, but it's the best parts of The Lark in the Morning. And then we will play
The Geese in the Bog, which was actually one of a collaborative video that we did with the VGS back in 2 years ago, April of 2024. Right?
So I'm putting them in the chat here as the bird jigs.
Yeah,
because
jigs.
Birds have been constants here. Whoops.
What
did I do? I don't know what I did.
What you did.
I don't know.
Go do it again. There you go.
Okay, there I go.
We're safe.
But first, I want to welcome Elena in. Glad to have you joining us in Southern California. And Stacy in Virginia. Wonder how to have you joining us on the box. And to Jolene in Western PA. I'm glad you're here. Oh, and Grania, I'm so glad that you're joining us. What an honor. What a delight to have you here. Everybody, it's just delightful to bring us together. And we're not going anywhere. We're going to keep offering things for our community, just not in this regular way. So stay tuned to this channel, and we'll tell you more about all that later. But first,
some birds.
Some birds.
Yeah.
That's the first one. Into da da dee 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 da. Into the geese in the bog. Here we go. Ooh, I had a bit of a lump in my throat for that one. Each of these tunes definitely have a lot of associations for me.
Yeah.
I've played them, some of them, for a long time.
Right.
And there are a lot of people written into those tunes. And boy, the VGS is written into a lot of these tunes. The Geese on the Bog, we just rewatched that lovely collaborative video that we did. We posted it at the end of the April 20th, 2024 VGS.
Yeah.
And when we were playing it, I just could imagine all of us playing it together, seeing us in the little squares. So tender. So lovely.
Speaking of geese, the local geese have 13 goslings. It's kind of a lot. They could each have a square.
Yes, I mean, I know they become a nuisance, but boy, they're very cute. We saw their first swim, all 13 of them jumping into the pool. That's like us right now, jumping into the pool.
Yeah, the pool of something. The pool of reels. We're going to play some reels.
We're going to play some reels.
Yeah.
We're going to play the Duke of Leinster.
Duke. Who knows when. There was one VGS along the line, and we said, oh, we're going to play the Duke. We're going to go into the Duke of Leinster. And we didn't. We went into something else in the same key, probably. And good old Saul put in the chat, Duke. And from then, that is, for honestly years now, that is what we call that tune.
Duke.
Duke.
And then we'll go into the man of the house and the woman of the house. And I think of Allison with these tunes. Allison worked hard in Rhode Island to put these in a set and presented them. And, like many of us, when the COVID lockdown started, spent the time kind of furthering your Irish music journeys. And so what started as a mid-tempo session of basic tunes has evolved along with all of us, how we have evolved. So so sweet. Before we do this set, though, going to make sure to, let Grania know that Nigel is indeed in high school. As you know,
True story.
This goes fast. Mara, I am so glad you're joining us in Italy. My friend, great to have you. And Mason in Kentucky. Oh, how wonderful you're here. Wow, did you stop by the Ann Arbor session? I wonder. Kim in Utah, love you too. I'm so glad that you're here. James in London, thanks for stopping by. So happy if we could have been a light for anybody. This community has been so supportive, all of us, of one another. And I'm so grateful and humbled by that. It's just a beautiful thing. So, yes, thank you all. Chris and JD in Maine, thanks for stopping by, friends. I'm glad to have you here. Nice to have you joining us in this little room and in person next time we see you. So, onward with these reels. Duke?
Duke?
Seem like a good
Yeah,
speed too.
not too fast.
Here we go. love the hop emoji that we invented here. Yes, indeed. Those are great tunes. And Peter, welcome. Always fun to have you join the room here. And 30th, like posted for what that's worth. See, this community has been so supportive of everybody here, including us Heatons, and we never... I don't know those kinds of things. I never think to like other videos.
Oh.
I think if you like them, it helps other people find them or whatever. We are so unsavvy with all of this. And I have to say, people all along the way, you have looked out for us and have helped us to learn a little bit more, and helped us to be more organized and helped us to plan ahead, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we've learned tune names and everything. So speaking of planning ahead,
Yes.
as this live series ends, we are cooking up a mini session series.
That's right.
It will be pre-recorded, but we're going to launch the mini sessions.
They will be, yes, mini sessions. We will do YouTube premieres, which means that when it goes live, there's like a live chat aspect to it. So if you feel like a little VGS
check-in. And we'll be able to check in as well. We'll be able to be in the chat too, because if we're at a gig, unless the gig is at 2 p.m.
Right.
Right? So we're going to hopefully start that in July. Stay tuned here.
Stay tuned.
But just continuing to learn and grow from one another, that has been this whole project. It's been amazing. It will continue to be amazing. And again, glad to have you all here. So to Cam, welcome to you, and to Fal, I'm so glad that you're here. Happy to have you playing low whistle as well as the pipes. Happy to have, I saw somebody else sneak in. Mary with the hop emoji. Very good. Right. So we're going to carry on now.
Ambros?
I think it's time for some slides first. We're going to do some slides. And I have to say, we're not going super slowly today, because like the angel wing begonia, which was a tiny stem cutting when Elizabeth brought it over, kind of like many of the VGS players. We were newer players, and 6 years later, we are not. I mean, I've met a lot of us in person, and there are some great players out there. And some of you tell me that 6 years ago, you weren't the players that you are today. So that is thrilling. So we don't have to go as slowly for everybody. And if you're a newer player and this is moving along quickly, there are still archived slow, faster sessions. And also, just listening is a great way to kind of develop the ear faster too. So we're going to play some slides, not too slow. We're going to play O'Keefe's. It's one of, I'll bet, Maria's favorite tunes, because she loves minor tunes, and I know it's one of Agnieszka's favorite tunes. So we'll play this for Aga. Into
the tune, the 100 Pipers, the tune with the greatest lyrics of any tune.
The hair fell off of my coconut, the hair fell off of my coconut, the hair fell off of my coconut, which left me rather baldy.
Amazing that someone felt compelled.
Why not?
Why not? So, slides.
Don't like to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. love, Jaden, that you have the coconut lyrics in your head every time you play it. Me too.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
it's,
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So our sweet little bird tree we got out and plugged in the little lights. This is something that Matt found in maybe November, December 2020. And it became a holiday tradition.
Yes.
To deck it with birds.
Right. Yeah. I don't totally remember why the birds, but it became a thing for sure.
We wanted lightweight ornaments because it's very fragile and tippy.
Right.
And so we had this wee cardinal.
Yeah.
Right. This was a good one that we'd pin on the bird for the holiday concerts.
And then people started giving us additional birds.
Well, this is from my childhood. This is the
Yeah.
Korean rooster from my friends Jean and Steve Kong. My childhood friends. This my dad bought at the Garfield Avenue Public School fundraiser.
That is a marvelous.
Oh! Good thing that it's not breakable.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Don't worry.
It's okay.
Bird's okay.
This I think it might have been a VGS gift.
Yeah, there have been some nice VGS gifts.
What?
A little felted owl.
Yes, and then there was one more that I wanted to share today, and it was this one that Bridget Fitzgerald gave us for Nigel when he was tiny, and now he's not tiny. So beautiful! What a beautiful thing to deck that tree with you guys here, and we'll do it again sometime for sure. So we're going to play a set of andros because apparently Loic visited Denver last week and taught everybody an andro dance. So thinking of you guys knowing each other from the VGS and meeting in person.
And doing an andro.
And doing an andro in the bar, like getting everybody to do the pinky dance together. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Amazing. And before we do these andros, a quick little welcome to a few more friends who have joined us. So great to have Una joining us from Cove. I'm so happy you're here. Nice to see you again, this time virtually. And hello to our friend, to Yoshi in Chile. Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining us. And in Chicago, thanks for joining us as well. We're so happy folks are here and feeling tender and happy to have because elephants don't perch well in trees. Just wait with the elephants. We have those planned as well. So here we go. We're going to try that andro, which we call casabar, and sometimes it's in a different key. We played that for the VGS retreat that we did with folks here. That was a set that I did with Louise Mulcahy and Conal Agrada and Jean-Michel Villon and Hatau and Ivan Goff, and I did a grid video for the VGS retreat for that.
Some heavy flute power there.
It was wonderful. So we'll try that one into. So here we go. Trugaré for joining us.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2. Heaton.
Oh,
Beautiful.
please.
Very lucky that I've gotten to do this with you, Matt.
Oh, not as lucky as I am to do it with you, Shannon.
Beautiful music, beautiful way to bring out the melodies, such melodic accompaniment. And you can learn lots more about backing on this channel with the Backers Corner. But I'm so happy to have pushed you to do a lot of those, which I do. I literally have to push him in here to make these videos. But like, it's beautiful stuff that you're doing, and to give people a few ideas to empower people, I think, to find ways to bring out the melodies of these tunes, to hear the melodies, to think melodically as a backer, I think is very empowering for everybody, for the melody players too. So I think it's important work, Matt.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. I'm so glad we're having somebody join us from Cantabria. Oh, in Spain. How wonderful. And let's see. I want to make sure to welcome everybody. And even if you're not in the chat, please know that we're so grateful you're here. Manos, I'm so happy that you are here. You've been a lovely part of this community. And folks, please continue to join us here. We will keep doing stuff. Maybe the second Saturday in July is when we can start our mini sessions.
Kind of shooting for that.
Yeah. But wonderful to wind down the live streams with folks here. To Alistrina in Nova Scotia, we're so happy you're here. Lucky to have all of you. To Pixie, bravo to you as well. Bravo to all of us for meeting here and for surviving and enjoying these tunes. So sweet.
Yeah.
So to Fracanome, to Italy. Italy is here. Well, we have some representatives in Italy. Yes. We have Mara. We have Marco and Jeanette. We have a number of folks here. And to Claire in Terrytown, New York. I'm so glad that you're here, and you're very welcome. There's lots of live streams. All the live streams will be archived.
Yeah.
So don't be a stranger, and we'll do other things with this community.
Yeah, and once again, if you miss us, just go to shannonheatonmusic.com and you'll find all the delightful links to everything you ever need to know. Can I pivot?
You can pivot.
I can pivot. I will tell you another constant feature of the VGS has been our offertory set, where we play a little performance set for you, which we're about to do, and that is when we call it the offertory because we pass around the virtual tip bucket. Maestro, will you paste in the links, please?
Oh gosh, I will.
There, well done, well played, well played. So would you like to tell the nice people what we're going to play?
Yes. Well, we're going to do a tune. This was Carrie's idea. Thank you for the request. We're going to do a tune that I wrote to commemorate a very sweet time in our family's life. The last few days of fourth grade with Ms. Silverman was very, very dear. And, can't remember everything. That's for sure. There's a lot of sweetness in this parenting project, in this community building project, in Irish music. Can't remember everything. But I don't want to forget that moment. And so I wrote this tune to commemorate that. Everything is ephemeral, but sometimes a tune can help fix it in the memory just a little bit.
Absolutely.
So we'll try the last days of fourth grade.
And we'll follow it with a slightly different vibe of a tune that Shannon wrote. I was out for a walk some point during the good old lockdown days, and one of our neighbors was, some would say throwing away, I might say gifting, a large box of little knick-knacky elephants.
Oh,
and
much to Shannon's chagrin, you picked them all up.
I took them all. Shannon does not like knickknacks, but she thought I had just taken one elephant when I gave her one elephant.
I don't remember. The first one you presented me with might have been this weird purple crystal elephant.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, thank you.
Thanks for that.
Knickknacks just gather dust, but whatever. Thank you. I love you.
But then I was able to keep it up for like 2 or 3 months.
Every single week for the VGS, a new one.
Of elephants.
There was this one.
Elephant collection.
There was. Oh, I liked this one. This is like a nice Thai style. That one's
maybe
classic.
I started with that one.
Maybe you did.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this one was weird. I posted
favorite.
this.
Yeah.
This is some ways of weird.
It's my theory is he was like a card holder for a wedding reception or something.
No, he could not hold anything. This thing would just tip over.
He's marvelous.
He's
marvelous.
horrible.
Face only a mother could love.
And then this poor Crather came along.
So this guy, I think, really melted Shannon's heart because he's missing a leg. I don't know if you can totally see there, but he's a 3-legged elephant. Hence this tune called the 3-legged elephant.
Right. And then we'll tack Christmas Eve at the end
Yeah.
for the bird tree and the fun. Last days of 4th grade. Last moments of the VGS as we know it. 1, 2, 3. fun.
Oh, man.
I will say another really great thing about the VGS, it has really gotten us to play music at home together more frequently.
It's true. It's true.
Not just for the live streams, but in thinking about tunes for the VGS. And then lately, we've gotten in this habit of posting a tune once a week on the VGS Facebook page.
That's right.
For some reason, it just gets us to play something in the middle of the day. Why do we have to
Little
record
accountability
something?
for
It's just
accountability.
silly because we're influencers.
We're under the influence.
Yeah, but
It's an honor to play with you, Shannon.
it's an honor to play with you. And folks, keep the video shares coming. I think it's great accountability. I think it gets us to play. And anyway, even when we don't want to take the instruments out of the box,
Yeah.
especially when I'm consumed with things that I can't do anything about, just playing a tune can really, really help. So thanks for the kind words there, folks. Just a real quick, I have to recognize Peter's elephant in the room, of course. Silly. I just want to make sure to welcome everyone. To Craig, I'm so glad that you're here and appreciating the elephants. And, you know, some of our friends here have joined us only recently. Some have been here for years. Some were here years ago, and it's great to have you back today to round out the series. To Southern Trad, I'm so glad that you are joining us, and as beautiful as the Hero d'Italia.
Man.
Wow, that's some high praise. And to Carrie, thanks again for the idea of that set. That was really nice, fun. So let's see. What's next, Matt Heaton?
Well, next we are going to play some jigs. We're going to play a couple jigs that we really associate. They were, I think, both requests eventually. But the first is the fantastic Maid of Selma, which was
which we played a bit in the opening video.
Right, we had a recording.
And if you joined us a little late, you wouldn't have seen our opening video. And I hope that you will take a look back.
Shannon put together a very nice little retrospective video.
It was fun to put back, to put together and to sort of think, just think of the different chapters that we've had here. And before you go on, to Donna, welcome. And to David in Arlington, thanks for joining us. So Maid of Selma definitely was a request.
Yeah.
It made us re-inhabit the tune.
Right.
And learn, finally, about it. Selma.
Yeah, right. So James Macpherson, Scottish poet in the 1700s, discovered these ancient bardic texts which spoke extensively about a place called Selma, which is like
magical land,
imaginary land, kind of,
like this beautiful oasis that we have here, this beautiful world that we have created. Like
he was probably thinking of the VGS. In fact, when he was very prescient. But he, it was a hit. Like everyone was really into all these poems that he found, and then it came out that he actually wrote them himself. And just to give it a little extra sparkle, say he discovered them.
Yeah. So he made it up. But you know what? People were excited about poetry, and it brought people together. And this tune I will always associate with the Dear virtual guided session with our lovely community here. And the Sunny Hills of Barra, I believe Grania requested that John O'Dwyer tune. The Cork man, John O'Dwyer, what a fine composer, wrote the Sunny Hills of Barra, and we'll do it in A minor in the flute-friendly key. He wrote it down a step. But so the Maid of Selma into the Sunny Hills of Barra. 1, 2, here we go, friends. Beautiful tunes. Beautiful, beautiful jigs, which we might not have remembered or thought of if it hadn't been for ye. So many thanks to the VGS for so many reasons, including introducing us to tunes and reintroducing us to tunes. Emily, hello M in France, thanks for joining us. And to Valeria, thank you very much for being here. We are very honored to be part of this community, and to Dawn and to Sarah in Sacramento. I'm so happy that you're here. Hello to Donna. Donna. Oh, my usernames, I'm usually so good. Remind me. Anyway, so happy that we can sort of meet in the chat.
Yeah.
Like, how does that happen?
Oh my God, thank heavens for the chat.
I mean, the chat is how this all began.
Yeah.
And then there were Zoom events, and there were in-person events, and lots of real-world connections. But, right here, this is some special stuff. So we're going to, for those who don't know all these tunes, super, super okay. And perhaps you'll know the Carrie Polka, the top of Moyle into a tune that I wrote for Jennifer called the Owl Pellet Polka for this owl back here, which we named Jane early on. And it was about our kid was dissecting owl pellets, which is the barf of owls.
Yes.
Love that. So we'll play that. And then we'll go into something, an old friend.
Yeah.
A tune of an old friend, right?
Yeah, someone who hasn't been around for a while.
Yes. Okay. So, dum, do, 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 do. 1, 2, here we go, friends.
Hey!
Finding Cat.
Cat is back. Oh man! If you could get like a real life animatronic of that thing to have on stage, would you use it?
No.
Okay.
I will only do it here with
Okay,
the virtual
fair
guided
enough,
session.
fair
It's
enough.
special with all these friends. And speaking of old friends and trusty old friends, I think it's time to do a toast. We're going to do just one more before we do our finale. So we've gone over a couple minutes. That's okay. We're going to drink a toast to this wonderful series, to this wonderful community. If anybody would like to join us in a toast, maybe we'll do a toast after. Yeah, we'll drink a toast. Also to this microphone. We had posted about it. This is hilarious. So when we did our first live stream, March 28, 2020, it was a panicky affair.
Yeah.
We wanted to do something special for folks to make people feel calm for a moment, to give a little connection. We didn't think anybody would tune in. People did. Thank you. And we also had no idea what we were doing. So we just used the onboard microphone on my dying laptop. Built-in microphone and built-in camera.
Yeah.
And a couple weeks.
It was not great.
It was not great. A couple weeks after that, we found the old Studio Project's B1 microphone that we had in the basement.
Whatever, yeah.
It's very, very not a very coveted microphone, but it works. We like this microphone. And found a way to kind of hook it up to the computer, which was dying. And it's so stupid, but like I am so grateful to this small piece of technology that was given to us by somebody who didn't even want it, by our friend Eric Merrill. Gave it to us. He didn't want it. It just was what we had. And we used what we had to sort of build this. We did not know what we were building. Nobody knew what it was. And you joined us anyway. And you helped us build it. Out of nothing, out of what we all had on hand, out of the instruments that we had at home, out of the dance shoes that we had at home or just bare feet. And I think there is great power in using what you got to connect in any way that you can. Now, then, and always. So we will keep using, these stupid platforms, like I resent them, these big corporate platforms, and I'm grateful to them for allowing us to come together on YouTube, on Facebook, whatever. Thank you, folks, for being willing to take this journey with us. Thank you to the Studio Projects B1 for allowing us to connect with you. Cheers. So we have a very special surprise for Arthur.
Arthur has historically...
It's for all of us, but it's for all of us who have been in the chat with Arthur on the numerous occasions, Arthur, during which you have asked for tunes in 5/8 and 7/8. There are not Irish tunes in 5/8 or 7/8, right? That's a little bit more of an Eastern European kind of a dance.
It's
type.
It's definitely somewhere else. But we thought, we got to go out with a bang. So we are going to play a tune in 7/8, but it is going to be the Silver Spear or the Silver Spit. Because we're
without the final R.
Yeah, we're just taking out the last note of every measure. So
we'll try this.
It's going to be great. So we'll do it crooked first. It's not really. Is it crooked? It's just in 7.
It's in 7.
Yeah, we'll do it in 7, and then we'll do it. We'll add the extra leg back and do it normal.
That's right. Holger. Thanks for joining us. It's not Susan, is it? Anyway, you're very, very welcome. And
that's a little too fast, or
I think it's okay. I've got it.
You want to finish the whiskey first?
No, I've got it. Here we go. my friends, please stay in touch. We've got lots planned and not yet planned, but we promise we're not going away. We'll keep doing stuff, not on this regular schedule. It won't be the VGS series that we've done for 6.5 years, but it'll be a lot of the same gang, and we'll keep a focus on mid-tempo tunes too. We did a few snappy today because we didn't want to go too far over.
Yeah, the mini sessions will be nice and moderate.
Nice and moderate, and we'll draw from the tune of the months that I've done in the past. So if you
Tunes of the month, tune of the months. Got
yes,
you. Yeah.
tune of the month video tutorials. So we've got lots more going on. You can, if you're on my monthly newsletter, you can hear about all the stuff there, or you can just peek at my site, shannonheatonmusic.com on the events page.
Newly spruced up.
Or on this YouTube page.
Yep.
So that is how to stay in touch. A very, very, very big thank you. Here, I'm putting in the tune, the closing tune here.
Closing tune coming up.
And my friends, thank you. Thank you very much for helping us build this oasis of music and of friendship. Gramahagat for joining us from Ireland and all over the world. Merci. Tapaliv. Shukran. Dankjewel. Toda for being so peaceful and kind with one another. Merci beaucoup. Trugare for dancing and enjoying social music together. Arigato gozaimashita. Muchas gracias. Tusen tak. Gramayad. Jinkoya. Tese. Mkoi for putting up with a little background noise that appears to be a basketball of our son who has a sprained ankle and should not be playing basketball. Dankeschön. Mille grazie. Kamsahamnida. Evcharisto. Tanyavad. Gidos. Natenda. Miigwech. Yutva. Spasiba to you, Nigel, for bringing this community together. Want to show everybody how tall you've gotten? Taller than Mama. Come down. Now go ice your ankle. Salamat. Terima kasih. Diolch. Kusenem. Muito obrigada. Gama un. Aita. ขอบใจหลายเด้อ แล้วขอบคุณมากๆนะคะเพื่อน Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to end with the very first tune that we played.
That's right. When we sat down with Shannon's somewhat crappy laptop, we played Fig for a Kiss. I don't know why we played Fig for a Kiss.
It was a common tune that people knew and somebody requested maybe.
So that was the very, very first one, which you can listen to if you want through all the bad microphone and whatnot. It'll sound much nicer this time. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Shannon, for being our fearless leader and wonderful host.
And everyone that we acknowledged here in the chat, thank you for joining us. Everybody that we didn't acknowledge, maybe who's joining us later on or who's just not, typing in, please don't be a stranger. And we're so grateful that we've all come together to do this.
Yeah. So now a little slip jig.
1, 2, 3. Thank you,
everybody.
everybody. See you again.